In this video, I'm going to talk about how to factor a trinomial that is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, where the a value, which is the leading coefficient, is equal to 1. So an example of that would be x squared minus 6x minus 27. So to factor this, what we first think about is because the leading coefficient is just 1, to get x squared, the only options are x times x. So every time we have a quadratic trinomial that is just x squared, we can start off right away by putting the x and the x into the two sets of binomials. Then we look at the c term. The c value here is negative 27, and we ask ourselves, what multiplies to negative 27 that adds up to negative 6? Well, the factors of 27 are 1 times 27 and 3 times 9. Now, we can make these factors positive or negative to get us negative 27. So if we say positive 3 and negative 9, that'll multiply to negative 27 and add up to negative 6. So then what we do is we just take those two numbers and we drop them in. And that is it. Let's look at another example. If we have x squared plus 6x minus 40, okay, again, the leading coefficient is just 1, so right away we're going to have x and x. Then we think, what multiplies to negative 40? That adds up to 6. If you don't see it right away, just list out the factors of 40. 1 times 40, 2 times 20, 3, 4 times 10, 5 times 8, 5 times 8, and that's it. Can we manipulate those with positive and negative signs to have any of those factors add up to 6? Well, if I take positive 10, negative 4, those add up to positive 6, those multiply to negative 40, so I just drop them in. Okay, that's it. And we can check this just by multiplying this back out. X times x is x squared, x times 10x is 10x, or rather x times 10 is 10x, negative 4 times x is negative 4x, and negative 4 times 10 is negative 40. These middle terms combine, so x squared plus 6x minus 40, and that's what we started with. So this is indeed the factored form.